starting a new city here, City Skylines. I've built a rather large roundabout, but I'll come back in, and this will all be, eventually this is all going to get taken out, and the space is going to be reused. But I've started on a basic outline for a small town or a city. I have a wind turbine here, which is going to produce which is placed in a location right now. It's going to produce the most electricity. Starting out with a water tower instead of a water pumping station where I have to run water pipes all over the place. Saves money. And for right now, I'm just going with a rather rectangular grid. I'm going to go ahead and cut in a couple of spots here, just to make it like an actual grid. Pipes will be intersecting, but they do that. They do that in real life. Just like they say a power grid or a water grid, it's an actual grid. I have the water tower in place. I have the power generator in place, the windmill, power turbine. And so right now, down here, I have a sewage water outlet with its own power turbine here. So I'm going to come out of this corner, this lower left corner. I'm going to come straight out at an angle, and I'm not going to screw around. I'm just going to come straight out at an angle and connect there. I know it looks ugly, but I'm trying to save a little bit of money. What I have planned here is looking at to the left of the roundabout, which I used a one-way road for my roundabout, and that'll take traffic in and out. To the left over here is going to be my industrial site. And so, like I said, I used one-way streets here. I normally start out with it like that. I think I'm going to go back and change that, though. I think I'm going to change that to two-lane directional. So we're going to go over here to the manager, and I'm going to go to roads, press triangle. We're going to change direction, and we're just going to change direction on these roads right here. Actually, wait a minute. What I should do is I should upgrade to multi-directional. There we go. And I'm going to hit this node right here in the middle, right there, and I'm just going to cut it down here, and then I'm going to take it from this node here and then back across to that node. Alright, so that's going to be our base industrial sites. And now I have power, water. This is going to be all a residential, and I might run a road here. So this area down here on the other side of the 4-lane highway, which is my quote-unquote main road, that's all going to be commercial. I may set a 2-block square off of the road, 1, 2. This whole line right here, I may set that to commercial also. I don't know. But for right now, we're going to go over here. We're going to get our industrial lines. And I'm going to change to select, and this will allow me to go, say, 1, start here, go all this way. Now, just a trick that I've heard being used. Um, I really don't want truck traffic stopping on this main artery, so I didn't zone this first brick. I didn't zone that first block for anything. And I was told by a couple people watching videos and stuff that it helps. It helps keep with the traffic flow. Helps keep the traffic flow down. Now, I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to de-zone this and this one section right here. Right here, all the way straight up. I'm going to de-zone that. And here, because when I add on later, I don't want to have to evict or tear down any buildings. So when I add on to this road later, I'll come straight through here, and I might. No, we'll leave this one here. We'll leave that one there. That's good. So this will keep buildings from zoning or from building facing the main street, this main road. They'll all build towards the inside roads here, which is kind of what I want. Again, this roundabout is a one-way going counterclockwise, and this is all going to be our residential. So now I'm going to do the same thing as I did over there. I'm going to go the whole block. Whole block here. This whole big brick. Now, here, do the same thing that I did over there at the industrial site. I'm going to come in or come down one block off of that road, and then I'm going to zone the rest of this for residential. However, I'm going to stop here, leaving space for that road, Gray Street, to continue. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to go all the way down. To there. Alright. So, for those of you that have seen my channel before, I'm new. I'm new to YouTube and PlayStation Live and broadcasting live and stuff like that. So a lot of my videos have run over an hour or more. Some of them are right around, I think there's a couple that are right around 55 minutes. But for the most part, they're a little long. And I know that can discourage people from watching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I get the countdown timer or the elapsed time timer back up in the top left-hand corner of my screen. And I'm going to make sure that I don't run too long. Now, again, I'm not going to go all the way across here. I'm going to leave that 2-block space for that road to continue on later on. But this is going to be our commercial. If I want to go ahead and, well, let's just fill all that in. We can always come back and demolish it later. So, I have residential, commercial, and industrial setups here. And I think before, I have everything paused right now, but I think before we get and unpause it and let the game play, I think I'm going to build this road here. Here, and that way what I can do is I can also zone some industrial over here. Take it right there. So this will be our industrial area. Now, I was given some advice about building industrial areas and keeping them away from residential and everything. Commercial doesn't bother too much, but the people kind of get sick of the industrial area and the pollution and the noise pollution and everything. So what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to go clear these small individual green blocks. But I'm going to try to keep these guys unzoned for right now. And that's just keeping the industrial away from the residential. And just for good measure, especially since we don't need it right this second, I'm going to go ahead and dezone these blocks right here. And of course, this block right there on the main road. So we have an industrial site, an industrial center, all zoned for industrial here. Have our residential site, which is going to grow exponentially, hopefully, if I did everything right. It's going to grow. We do have water pipes. We have our water set up. We do have our water tower, which is providing us water right now. We have a windmill here, which is an air turbine generator for some power. We are going to run out of power fairly soon. So I may have to put in another windmill or two until we have the money to get and build one of the power plants. Now, we have almost 24,000, and this coal power plant only costs 19, but I've run into problems before where we don't, for some reason, and I haven't figured it out, I can't import the coal to run the power plant. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Yes, we are attached here, as you can see, with the roads. We are attached to the interstate, the highway, okay? So we are attached to it. I just don't know how to set up where they import enough coal to keep the power plant running. So that'll probably work for another time, and when I have the money, I'll go to oil power, because by then I will have unlocked this next area, and there is some oil down here in the lower left portion of the screen that you see. There is some oil down there, so I will go ahead and put some oil industry down there, and hopefully we'll be able to fund an oil power plant, and that'll probably go up somewhere right up here in this general vicinity right here. It'll probably go somewhere right around here, or maybe on the other side of the freeway. I don't want to bring it down here too much, but I could always do that if I wanted to. It just gives us it gives me a lot of room to work. And I think I'm going to spend some time here and some money and just build some roads here, put in a little bit more residential area, because this is just not looking like it's going to be enough. And I'll bring it all the way down so that this road is on par with our main thoroughfare. And we'll go to medium roads, and what we'll do is we'll connect from this node all the way here, connect that. to have to delete that street and then rerun it from here to there. Okay. Now I think what I want to do is I also want to make this here and there. Okay. And we're just going to go ahead and zone that residential. And we'll go ahead and do all of this like this. This and like that. And I might even put, you know what, I might even fill in the residential right out to the main street. Because there's towns and cities around where I live that they have residential all on the main streets, so might as well do that. I want to give the Sims in this city, and yes it is, they are Sims, but I want to give them enough places to live, as many as I can. And right now, we're not going to need much commercial, but we're going to go ahead and fill in from here over and back. Alright, and that's going to give the residential area some commercial. They're going to be able to build, they're going to be able to sell and buy goods. Industry over here, hopefully they'll be able to provide goods to the businesses over here to sell, and everything will be hunky-dory. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and press L3 and start this. Power plant's working there. And I did all of this. And I didn't use all of my money. However, I'm going to go ahead and hold down L3 and speed this up a bit. Okay, alright, now we're starting to get houses built and stuff like that. Now the one thing I noticed that I didn't build that I probably should have, and boy are they booming, but yep, that's what I thought. Alright, so notice the lightning bolts over there. They need power, and I did not run any power lines, so I'm going to run a power line from here, start it there. We're going to go over that lane, put a tower, over that lane, put a tower. And then I think I'm just going to run one basic line to right there. And that should start the power flowing to the neighborhood. So let's go ahead and... Yep, there we go. Alright. So now, hold on. Oh, water pipes. Yeah, see, this... And this is why I said okay. There we go. So now we unpause that. And we have the first of our industrial sites filling up. And I'm going to go ahead and check on the city info map power. We have plenty of power available so far. But that's going to change. Industrial zone is growing. Not too terrible, but I think we're going to go ahead and put another road here to come out. We'll go 10 blocks. Come out tying the main road, and then I'm going to go another 10 blocks, 20 blocks altogether, come down tie in with the main road, and this road has to handle a lot of traffic, so it's going to be alright. So we're doing good. We don't have any high demand for residential yet. Residential demand is growing, so is the industrial. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this here, and I'm just going to fill all this in. Still keeping that 1 block buffer off of the main road because I don't want trucks entering and blocking up traffic, taking up space and traffic on the main road. I want everybody to come onto the side roads and build their factories, entrances and exits off of these side roads. So I don't come all the way out to the main road like that. And we'll just come back out here and we'll zone that industrial. And we're coming here over to look over the residential area. We're doing okay. We're already up in the green and making money, so that is definitely a good sign. And see, this video has been running for about 23 minutes. I'm not gonna subject you to any more of a longer video. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and save this game here. Save that to that empty slot right there, and we're going to run, I don't know why we would have to run power, but these guys don't have any power. We have plenty of power available, so I'm not too sure what's going on with that. They should all have power. $10,000. I got 287 coming in. What I might do is we might just put another windmill. $6,000. You know what? I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to put another windmill here. And we're going to have the 2 windmills going. We'll generate as much electricity as we can, and already the drive for the need for electricity has gone away. We have people moving in. We are at 320 population. Our next milestone comes at I think it's 440. I don't know. From the videos that I've seen and watched, everything is, every town, every city is different. So, happiness is up at 40%. We're at 339 people. And, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and save this. And this is Westwood. We're going to go ahead and confirm the overwrite. and we're done. So, since I'm going to continue playing, for those of you who'd like to follow along, leave comments, uh, questions, concerns. I will try to answer questions as best as I can, but I make absolutely no promises because it's been forever since I played this game, and I only played it for a little while when I first got it, so I don't know all the ins and outs. But I promise I will try to make the best effort that I can to answer any and all questions that you guys may have. Alright, without further ado, guys, thank you for turning in. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll come back and see how the city progresses. I do videos on here, Wreckfest, NASCAR Heat 5, which came out last year, so it's not all new. I play other games. Really don't broadcast from them much. I play Call of Duty. I've got DayZ. Let's see what I've got installed right now. City Skylines, NASCAR Heat 5, DayZ. My daughter and I do a broadcast on The Sims 4. My daughter does her own little thing on Minecraft. I do Wreckfest. I'm going to try and get my daughter to do a little gameplay for Subnautica. It's a game she kind of turned me on to, and it's actually kind of fun just to mess around. I've never played it, but I just got Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, like I said, I play Call of Duty Warzone, Cursed, Civilization 4, 2K21 Golf, Final Fantasy 7, the remake, and those are the games that I have downloaded right now. I do have other games in my library. Not super exciting games, but Ace Combat, Skies Unknown, Air Conflict, Secret Wars, Assassin's Creed Unity, America's Army Proving Grounds, Call of Duty World War II Gold Edition, Conan Exiles. One I like to play is Days Gone, Far Cry Primal, Fallout 4, Farming Simulator. It's the older one. It's Farming Simulator 17, and some other stuff. Greedfall, which I haven't really played much of. Four Kings Casinos and Slots, which is kind of boring. Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition. My daughter downloaded a game called Lost Ember, which is, I don't know, it's kind of fun. Maybe for the kids. Then I play Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, Middle-earth, Shadow of War, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, MLB The Show 19, I have hockey, NHL 19, 20, and 21, Pillars of Eternity, and Battlefront 2, Star Wars Squadrons, The Last of Us, The Forest, The Witcher Wild Hunt 3, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Rainbow Six Siege, Vigor, which I really didn't like. It was a little bit hinky for me, but those are the games. Those are some of the games. Stranded Deep, The Forest. Those are survival games that I picked up that were kind of cool. Grand Theft Auto 5, which I don't really like playing, but I have it because friends had it. Fishing Planet, I have. That's about it, but I mean, Call of Duty, Black Ops 4. If there's any of those games that or any games that you have that you'd like to see played, just drop me a comment and let me know, and I'll see what I can do about getting them out there, getting the game maybe started. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping in. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, and then I'll restart video 2. All right.